Hello everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to play You're Beautiful by James Blunt. So I played this a few weeks ago on my channel. It's a really simple version. Shouldn't be too far out of reach for any beginners out there, so we're going to get straight to it, I think. I'll play you a small part of the song so you can kind of roughly hear what it sounds like, but if you want to watch the full video, I'll put it either there or there, and you can check that out. Cool, right, so that's what it sounds like roughly. It's very simple. It's just I'm playing the melody and just plucking a chord now and again, just to give it that, I guess, that root of the song in there as well. So really, we use 4 chords in this song. I'll put them up on screen as we go through them, but largely we are plucking, and largely we're playing with our thumb as well, so I'm not really strumming my finger for this one. So we're going to start with an F shape, which is 2, 0, 1, 0. And we're going to strum the top 3 strings with our thumb stopping on the bottom string. So after that, we're then going to play 0, 3, 0, 3 on the bottom string. And then we're going to play the 1st fret on the E string. And if I put that all together, that's bar 1 really. I'm going to put all that together now. It sounds like this. And the pacing is pretty just linear, so 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, one more time. Strum and 2 and 3, 4. That's the first bar. So our next bar moves to more of a C chord, and we're going to again strum the top 3 strings, so they're all going to be completely open. And then we're going to play 0, 3, 0, 3 on the bottom string again. So if I put all that together, that bar. Nice, not too challenging so far. So I'll put the first 2 bars together now. No, it's not too difficult. If you are having trouble, just slow it down a little bit. I'm hopefully going not too quickly. And that moves us into our 3rd bar, which is all based around a D minor. So again, I'm playing the top 3 strings with our D minor on. And I'm playing 0, 3, 0, 3 on the bottom string. And then I'm plucking the E string on the 1st fret. So I don't really need to move my fingers for that. So that is strum the top 3, and on the bottom string I've got 0, 3, 0, 3, and then the 1st fret of the E string. And then we are going to move to what I guess is a B flat shape. So I'm going to have my fingers fretted on fret 3 of the G string, fret 2 of the C string, and fret 1 of the E string, and I'm going to leave the A string open. And again, same as always, I'm strumming the top 3 strings to start the bar. Not like that, I'm not. Cool, so that's the first 4 bars roughly down. I'm just put all of them together now so you can hear that again. Okay, and that moves us into bar 5. Now there is a little bit of a lead into bar 5, so I'm going to roll all this into one. And effectively, what we are playing with here is an F shape, so I'm going to drop that F shape back on that we started with, but I'm also going to drop my 3rd finger onto the 3rd fret of the A string. So then I'm going to pluck 1 of the E string, then I'm going to strum the chord, and then I've got to be really quick here. I'm going to play 3 times on the bottom string. Was that 3? I'm going to do that again. 3 times on the bottom string. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to take that 3rd finger off and pluck. Then I'm going to put it back on and strum. So this part of the song is She Smiled at Me on the Subway. I'm not going to sing because I'm not a good singer. So if I put all that together, which we've just played, it's going to sound like this. Hopefully I've put the tab at the bottom as well, which make this a little bit easier. So that's bar 5, and then we're going to move into bar 6, which again has just a little bit at the end of bar 5 to lead in, but I'm going to play it all together. So we're moving back to our C shape again, and I'm going to leave my third finger on, and I'm also going to add my first finger to the first fret of the E string. I'm going to pluck that twice. So what I did there was I plucked the E string twice with my first finger on the first fret very quickly. Then I took that off and it's a full strum. Then my third finger off, back on, off, and back on again. So I think this is the part where he says she was with another man. So I'll just play that a little bit quicker now. Cool, so that is bar 6 done, so we're now into bar 7, and again there's one note that just leads us in. So we're going to start bar 7 with our D minor shape on, but we're also going to drop our pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Cool, so first thing we're going to do is pluck the E string once, then I'm going to strum, and we're going to hit the bottom string once. Then we're going to hit the E string twice. Then we're going to repeat that. Then another strum. Bottom string. Take your pinky off. Add it back on and strum. So very slowly I'm going to go through that now. This is the hardest bit, by the way. Once you've done this, it's kind of plain sailing from here on in. So now we're into the part of the song where James sings You're Beautiful for the first time. And we're into our B flat shape. So that is first finger of the first fret of the E string, second finger, second fret of the C string, and third finger, third fret of the G string. And we're going to pluck, strum the top 3 strings. Then we're going to pluck the C string. We're going to pop our pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom string, take it off and pluck twice. So up to speed that will sound something like this. And you can slightly improve this by probably playing a pull off from the 3 to the 0, so I'll show you what that sounds like now. I just prefer it with a pull off, but it's up to you whether you do that. So then we're going to do pretty much the same thing with our F shape. So I'm going to put my F on, top 3 strings strum, E string once, then 3, 0, 0 on the bottom string. So without me talking over it. And the exact same thing with our B flat. And then just to finish that bar off, which would be bar 11, we're going to play 3 on the bottom string and then 1 on the E string. Cool. That puts us into bar 12. Bar 12 has very little going on. Just right at the end we have a 1 and a 3. And then into bar 13. Again, this is quite an easy bar. So we start with an open A string. Then we play the 1st fret of the E string. And then we're going to pluck that E string twice, keeping our finger on the 1st fret. Then we're going to drop our F shape on with our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom string. So this part of the song is, I think, I Saw Your Face in a Crowded Place. And what we've just played is... And then that takes us into bar 15, which doesn't have a lot going on in my version. We are just playing right at the end, 2 on the C string and a 0 on the E string. Then we're into our B flat again. So strum the top 3 strings, bottom string open, E string 3rd fret, E string open, and then 2 on the C string. So that bar will sound like this. And then we're into the part of the song where he says, "'Cause I'll never be with you." So we're going to play a 2 on the C string, open E string, onto our B flat, strum the top 3 strings, bottom string open, E string 3rd fret, E string open, and then just strum an F top 3 strings. So hopefully that hasn't been too difficult. I find these things quite hard to explain, but hopefully somebody out there has found it useful. But thanks for watching. If you want to grab the tab in full, head over to my website. There's a PDF you can grab there, print that out and play it at your own leisure. It's not a particularly difficult song, but thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, subscriptions are very welcome. Thank you. I'll be back soon.